Hello everybody and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and I hope you're all having an amazing weekend. Currently it is Saturday and let's get right to the charts. For Bitcoin, as of right now, the big question that everybody is asking, are we going to 100k in the next coming weeks? And I say it depends, as long as Bitcoin manages to flip this high volume node POC of the macro range basically for the whole year. I have this range put all the way back from November 2024 towards right now, and as you can see, this is where most of the volume that has been traded is sitting, and right now it is needed of Bitcoin to flip this level into support. And how is this going to happen is as if we break above 96 and actually get a daily candle closure above in order for us to see this ascending channel continue. So basically something like this. As you can see, this pattern right here is very interesting right now, so we might get a pullback towards the Monday high basically, as I said, but then if we manage to continue this pattern, then we might reach that 100k level, which is also where the 200 EMA on the daily is sitting and where our monthly resistance 3 on the pivots is sitting also. Basically we have two levels of confluence, two levels of very big and strong resistance, as you can see. So this is all we need for Bitcoin to do in order for us to see 100k, is to hold basically this ascending channel right here, to hold this pattern. And what will invalidate this would be a breakdown below 92.5k and go back basically towards the monthly pivot at around 88k. And if we also lose this level, then I would be aiming, as I said, for the lows right here at around 80k, or even below 74k from the lows of April. We did have open interest kind of drop a little bit, but since right now it is the weekend, nothing much is happening. CVD, the delta is going up basically overall. If we go on the large time frame, you can see we do have open interest slowly coming back in, and CVD also slowly going up again. So we want to see, as I said, this move continue higher. That would mean we want to see open interest spikes and nice decent volume in the markets in order for us to continue this trending to the upside. And as you can see, we did leave liquidity also above 98k, but we also left a lot of liquidity from this low right here, which is just below 90,000 at around 89 to 89.5k. We have millions of liquidation sitting right here, which the market makers would eventually go down and grab this liquidity. We also have the Fear and Greed index sitting at around 50 right now, basically still in that neutral zone. So a ranging is also very possible scenario right here. Also depends on the stock market. As you can see, we did close pretty bearish, I would say, on the Nasdaq and on the S&P 500. So on the S&P 500 not exactly that bearish, but on the Nasdaq, as you can see, we dropped all the way down towards the Monday low. We closed below the weekly pivot, and we are very close to that yearly open level, as you can see, which is also where the monthly opening, since it is January, basically the first month of the year. But overall, it depends how the stock market will continue. This will also take quite a bit of a dependency on Bitcoin, how Bitcoin does is also dependent on how the stock market will be doing. As you can see right now, if we start seeing a sharp drop like this one's here, for example, on the S&P 500, all the way down towards basically the last resistance into the last support into resistance flip, that would be the next level of confluence for the stock market, since we are quite a bit overextended, as you can see. As well, the dollar, if the dollar starts pushing up higher, then of course Bitcoin will also start to struggle, and this macro PLC level could have been the top. It is also another possible scenario that we need to consider. But as I said, if we are able to flip this level, then 107 to 108k could be the actual top. Let's see the spot ETFs. We did have in the last week 4 out of 5 days in the green, as you can see, but on Friday, so yesterday, the sell-off started again. We saw a outflow from the spot ETFs for Bitcoin of almost 400 million, as you can see from the major institutions. Only BlackRock did not sell, they actually bought like 15.1 million, which is nice. But overall, if the sell-off from the institutionals starts happening again, then of course we could see that downtrend continue and potentially get worse. The long versus shorts ratio, let's see for the day, we do have more, wow, that's actually quite a bit more selling pressure, as you can see, around 4% of a difference. Overall, we do have more sellers in the market, 11.48 billions of shorts as of right now, which is pretty insane since it is the weekend. But let's look at the funding rates on the major exchanges, still remaining positive. And we did have all of our news for the week. For Monday, we don't have that important news for Bitcoin. You can see this is mostly Canadian and I think Swiss news. So basically that's not the US ones. We do have on Wednesday some important news. You can see Trump will be speaking, and we have another PCE data basically for the inflation from still from October, when we had the government shutdown data. Did not release, it could be releasing next week, as you can see. And on Friday we do have some other data that will be pretty volatile for the markets. So overall, this will be it for the news, and I think this covers it for today's video, guys. Hope you liked it, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.